Hi, boys and girls. How are you today? Miss Kathy's having some fun making things today and building. Do you like to make things? Do you like my little house that I made? I can see you through the window. I like making things out of blocks because you can make whatever is in your imagination. My husband likes to make things too. He makes things out of Lego blocks. Have you ever built anything out of Lego blocks? Put your hand up. Let me see. Wow, you might use the teeny Lego blocks or you might use the bigger Lego blocks, but it is so fun to make something, isn't it? And my husband likes to open the box and hear all the pieces rattling inside. And then he'll take out this. Do you know what this is? This is his instruction booklet. This tells him how to build. Now, what do you think, if he follows the directions, what do you think he's going to make? Can you tell from looking at the box? Do you think he's going to make a house? Do you think he's going to make a fire truck? What do you think he's going to make? Two cars. You're right. And if he follows the directions and is very, very, very patient and does his very best job, he can make two little cars. Now, you can't get him in them and drive them anywhere, but they're fun to play with, aren't they? And there are lots of ways to make things. We can use blocks like these. Have you ever seen blocks like these? I think they look like a castle that a king might live in. Do you think so? You can build things out of these kind of blocks and maybe make a big castle and you can be the king or the queen. Isn't that fun? Or you could make something out of blocks that look like this. Aren't they big? I know what we'll do. Let's see if you remember your color signs. Do you know what color this block is? That's right, it's yellow. Put your fingers down, your three fingers, 1, 2, 3 down. So you have your thumb and your pinky. Yellow, yellow. I have a yellow block. I have a, can you circle your lips with your pointy finger? I have a red block. So I had a yellow. Now I'm adding a red block. How many blocks do I have on my building? 1, 2. Good job. Oh, this is my favorite. What color is this big block? Isn't it long? Blue. Good job. Take your hand. Let's see those little hands. Put your thumb in. This is your thumb. Put your thumb in. And go like this. Blue. Blue. Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't know if I can hold all of these. Okay, they might fall. Don't laugh if they fall. We have yellow, we have red, and we have blue. How many blocks do we have now on our building? That's right. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Green. Thumb and pointy kind of together, like you're squeezing your nose. Green. Like you're squeezing something. Green. 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 Okay, I had 3. Don't know if I can hold them. My building is getting so big. yellow, red, blue, green. Good job. I want to drop my building. Oh, looky. I see you. What color is that? Orange. Do you remember? Oh, it's a hard sign. Remember, it's like we're squeezing an orange, like the orange that you eat. Orange. And if you eat an orange, sometimes the juice comes off your chin. Orange. Orange. Can you do that? Can you take your hand and like you're squeezing an orange? Orange. Orange. I don't know. This is getting scary. Okay, here we go. Ready? Yellow. Let me see you sign it. Red. Do you remember? Blue. Green. Orange. Oh, I think I'm just going to be able to add one or it's going to fall down. Oh, and it's so big too. How am I going to add this one? What color is that? Purple. Okay, purple is one of the hardest ones. If you can do purple, you are really smart. Let's try purple. I'm going to get rid of this so I don't knock it down. Make a V with your pointy and your next finger. Make a V. Okay? Now put this finger in the middle, your thumb in the middle, and turn it upside down. Purple. Purple. Can you do that? That's tough. V. Purple. 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 Boys and girls, I don't know. I think it's going to fall. What do you think? Okay, we got to sign them all and then we got to count them, okay? And I'm not allowed to drop them, okay? Yellow, yellow, red, red, blue, blue, green, green, orange, orange, purple, purple, yellow, red, blue, green, orange, purple. Let's count. How many do you think we have all together? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Miss Kathy didn't break them. Yay! We can build and make stuff. Do you know we can make stuff by just using our crayons and some paper. I can make something. I can make, let's see, I think I'll use brown. And I think I'll use some green. What did I make? I made a tree. But my tree isn't a real tree, is it? It's not a growing tree and a real tree. Now I can make stuff out of blocks. I can make stuff using my crayons. I can make stuff using my Play-Doh. But I'm not very good at making stuff. Maybe you're really good with Play-Doh, but Miss Kathy's not really good. But I could make something easy, like I could make a really fat snake. Make him scary looking here in the front. Can make a snake. But is it a real snake? Can it bite you? No. So we're going to talk about making things today. And we're going to learn the sign for make. Make. Take your two hands, 1, 2. Bring them together like that. Like you're going to punch somebody. Okay? Little fist. Make. Put one on top of the other. Make. 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 Like you're hammering something and you got your tools and you're making something. Make. Make. Or you can even just squish them like that. Make, if that's easier for you. Make. Hands. Fist. Make. Make. Now I'm going to do a very, very, very old story with you today that Miss Kathy has had for a very long time. And it's about a little boy talking about stuff he can make, like maybe a building or a car or a snake or something he can make, but there's some things he can't make that only one person can make. So we're going to find out who. Here's our little boy. Now, these words are pretty easy. If some of you are a little older and you're reading, you might be able to read with me. It says, I can build a boat. Have you ever made a little boat to put in the bathtub? Well, he's got his hammer and he's got his dog to help, and he made a boat. It says, I can make a boat. Let's see what else he can make. And I can build a house. Looky, he made a house for his doggy. I can build a boat and I can build a house. He has his hammer and his saw. But I can't build an elephant. Can you make an elephant, like a real elephant? I can't build an elephant. They're big, aren't they? Or even a mouse. He can't make a mouse. But I can make something sweet. Do you see something sweet on there? Oh, ice cream with chocolate and a cherry on top. Yum, looks like the doggy wants some. I can make something sweet. I can make something sour. Did you ever eat a pickle and your face just... Do you think the doggy wants a pickle? I don't think so. But your mommy can go in the kitchen and she can make you something sweet, or she can make you something sour. But I can't make a tree. Now, we're not talking about a pretend tree like Miss Kathy made, a real tree. I can't make a tree, and I can't make a flower. I can make cookies or even a cake. Yum! Do you like cake? What's your favorite kind of cake? I like chocolate cake. So, I can make cookies or even a cake, but I can't make the turtle that lives by the lake. I love the sign for turtle. Bloop, 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 bloop. You can't make the turtle. I can make puppets. The show. So he can make himself little puppets. I have a couple little teeny tiny puppets here. And I can take those puppets and I can put on a show for my boys and girls friends. I can make puppets and put on a show, but I can't make it rain. And I can't make it snow. Well, this is really confusing. I can't make rain or snow, can you? If I put my mind to it, I could make a balloon. Look at the balloon way up in the air. The little boy and the doggy are flying up in there. but I can't make the sun, and I can't make the moon. There was a beautiful moon last night outside of our house. It was so big, but Miss Kathy can't make that moon. I can paint pictures. Do you like to paint? Do you like to paint when Mommy gets a paint out for you? I can paint pictures. And I can draw funnies. Look at the funny pictures he's making. But I can't make kittens, puppies, or bunnies. Who can make a pumpkin or peas in a pod? Not you, not me, no one but God. Do you know we can make things, but we can't make things that have life, that are alive. You're alive. You can breathe and you can see, you can hear and walk, and you can love your mommy and daddy. You are alive. Trees, when you go outside, they're alive and they're growing. And 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 the everything that God makes, it has life. Can you make L's? Life. 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 Now he makes some things that don't have life too, like the moon isn't alive. But I can't make a moon. But when God makes something, it's very, very special. And we're going to do a new verse today. And it is about God giving us breath. God gave us life. And that verse, now we've never done this book of the Bible before, so it's a little different. Now I know the word looks like job, J-O-B, job. That would be usually how we would pronounce that word. But in the book of the Bible, it is called Job, with a nice long O in there. Job. Can you say Job? Job. Good job. Okay, two of the same numbers, a 3 and a 3. 33. Job 33. 4. Good job. Job 33. 4. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33 and 4. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me, 2 L's, life. Job 33 and 4. Let's try life again. Now, one of the L's is backwards, okay? But you're going to make 2 L's. And where do you breathe? In your lungs. So you're going to go, life, life. Because that's where we breathe. That's where we have our life. That's where our heart is. Life. Made. Life. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33 and 4. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33 and 4. And when we say the breath of the Almighty, that's talking about God. He is almighty. He is very strong and powerful. So that's who we're talking about. Did you know that you are so special that God made you? Just like my husband made a car, but God made you. And he made you special. He only made one of you. Isn't that amazing? Do you know way back in the beginning of time, the only thing that was God. Our Bible, the very first verse in the Bible says, in the beginning, God. God was already here, but there was nothing else. If you close your eyes for me. What do you see? Nothing. That's all that was here was nothing, just God. And God decided that he wanted to create a world. And all he had to do was speak. And he said, let there be light. And just like if Miss Kathy turned on a switch and a light came on, all God had to do is speak. And the Bible says there was light. And he divided the light from the dark. And the Bible says in the evening and the morning were the first day. So the very first day that God wanted to make things, he said, let there be light. And he separated the light and the darkness. And then the next day came and God created the sky. He separated the water and created the sky. Do you like to fly kites in the sky? Do you like to throw a football high up in the sky? Do you like to ride an airplane up in the sky? God created that sky. And he created the water. All the oceans and all the water that you like to splash in the summertime, God made that. And the Bible says in the evening and the morning were the second day. So what did he do the first day? Light and dark. What did he do the second day? Water and sky. Wow. Wonder what do you think he's going to do on day 3? The Bible said God let the dry land appear. Now at first it was just ground. It was like dirt. You know, like playing the dirt. But then God said, no. Let's have trees, all kind of trees. Maple trees and Christmas trees and all kind of trees. I want trees to grow and fruit trees that maybe grow apples or oranges or pears or plums. And I want the grass to grow and be nice and green and beautiful. And I want flowers, daisies and rhododendrons and all kind of flowers and clover and all kind of beautiful things to cover the earth. And pineapples and coconuts and palm trees, all kind of God. And he just spoke. He didn't have to take Play-Doh and build it. He didn't have to take Legos and put it together. He just spoke. He was that powerful that all he said was, let there be a tree. And there was a tree. He didn't have to build it. He just spoke. Okay, so what did he do on day 1? Light and dark. Good job. What did he do on day 2? Water and sky. Good job. What did he do on day 3? The dry ground. Because our earth would be pretty silly if it was just covered in water, wouldn't it? But now we have dry ground and grass and trees and flowers and mountains, and it's just so beautiful. Well, on day 4, God did something really amazing. When you wake up in the morning, what is shining through your window? Unless it's cloudy, what's shining through your window? The sunshine. God made the sunshine to rule the day and to shine during the day so we could see. And at nighttime, what would we see? The moon and the stars. God made every one of those stars. Did you ever go out and look up in the sky at night and there's so many stars? God made every one of them just by speaking. And that was the evening of the fourth day. So we've talked about, that's all we're going to do today is the first 4 days. It took God 6 days to create all of what we have. But we are going to only do 4 today. So day 1, I'm not going to show you the pictures. Day 1. Light and dark. Good job. Day 2. Oh, I have some of this too in my, can you hear what's in that? You hear my water? Water and the sky. He separated the water and the sky. Good job. Day 3. Do you remember? The dry ground and the flowers and the trees. Oh, made it so beautiful for us. Day 4. What do you see at nighttime out in the sky? What do you see at the daytime out in the sky? The sun, the moon, and all the stars. Good job. Don't we have a wonderful God? Now, I could sit here all day with my Legos and my Play-Doh and my crayons. I could never make what God can make just by speaking. He is a wonderful God. And we're going to learn a song today about the things that God made. Okay, and I brought the words for you that are older. You can read the words. But we're going to learn it a fun way so that the little guys can learn it too. Stars. We learned the sign for stars when we were doing our Christmas story. Remember? You just take your 2 point to Miss Kathy with both hands. Point. Okay. Now, stars. You want to put them up in the sky. Stars. He made the stars to shine. He made the rolling sea. And pretend you're out on that water and you're just bouncing around. Rolling seas. He made the mountains high. Can you make some mountains? Make some mountains. There's my mountain. Make some mountains. And he made me. Let's just do that much, okay? He made the stars to shine. Okay, ready? He made the rolling sea. He made the mountains. He made the mountains high. And he made me. Let's just do that much again, okay? And then Miss Kathy will finish the song and you can just listen. But let's do the first part together. He made the stars to shine. Okay, ready? He made the rolling sea. Get your mountains. He made the mountains high. And he made me. But this is why I love him. Do you know what he did? For me he bled and died, the Lord of all creation became the crucified. He died on the cross for me. Let's do it again. He made the stars to shine. Come on, make the sea. He made the rolling sea. Mountains. He made the mountains high. and he made me. But this is, hug yourself. Why I love him. For me he bled and died. The Lord of all creation became the crucified. And we're going to work on that song in the next couple weeks and learn it because it's a fun song. And I really like making the stars shine and pretending I'm on the ocean and making mountains. But you know what? God's the only one that can do that. We serve a God who is so powerful and so almighty that he made everything. He has always been. He will never die. He always will be. And he loves us so much that he came and was crucified and died on the cross for us, those creatures that he made. So let's do our verse one more time, and then next week we'll do the rest of creation, and we'll hear a really funny story about it. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to give it away. Okay. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33:4. Try to do the signs. The Spirit of God hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33:4. The Spirit of God hath made me. Isn't that amazing? And the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. Job 33:4. Boys and girls, you are so special to God. His breath gave you life. And he made you so special, and he loves you so much. I want you to have a super duper week, and I want you to be really good for mommy and daddy. And you join me next week, and we'll finish our story, and we'll ride the sea again, and we'll climb the mountains again, and we'll have fun together. I love you, boys and girls. Bye-bye.